also say that he's the potential future president of the United States.
All right,
I think he meet every qualification other than the age limit. Ladies and gentlemen, rest on your feet for the future president of the United States, Christopher Suggs.
My name is Christopher Suggs. I'm 16 years old. I'm from Kinston, North Carolina.
Chris was always very inquisitive. He was always trying to learn something new. Everything was of interest to him.
I had a really great childhood, I would say. My parents, my aunts, uncles, grandparents were a really great support system for me. Growing up, I've always heard that there's nothing for kids to do in Kinston, but I knew it not to be true. Kinston is a great small southern town. 2014 was kind of a hard year for Kinston. We were going through a lot of violence and crimes and shootings, and they were really involving young people.
Kinston police report 30 shootings in the city so far this year.
7 shootings in 5 days.
There were 61 shootings in Kinston.
Kinston High School freshman Christopher Suggs is doing his part to begin making a more positive difference.
Suggs went before the city council with plans on youth violence prevention.
When I was so uncomfortable with the issues going on, I decided to start Kinston Teens and really try to make a difference.
Chris had been pushing the issue of holding a town hall meeting or something of that nature. Most of the things that were going on were gang related, and I didn't want him to do anything that people would perceive as a challenge to the gangs. He was very passionate about what he wanted to do. He pressured me into allowing him to move forth, and now I'm really glad that I did.
I want you to hear some really inspirational messages from a couple key people in our community. We organized a teen town hall with young people and our local elected officials. We brought in the mayor, city council, members of the school board and county commissioners, lawyers and judges. We brought in everybody to the table. We discussed everything from potholes and street lamps to systemic racism and economic disparities.
And that separates the haves from the have-nots. So discover your gift and define your why. I love y'all.
That was powerful, Miss Tiffany. Thank you so much. Love you too.
It helps us mature and so that we won't be in the streets and doing all that crazy stuff and being in trouble.
Here in Kinston, we've got Chris Suggs, who is doing unbelievable things, holding a youth town hall, to adopting a street, adopting a vacant lot.
Man, y'all got this corner here looking real good.
Yeah. So we push hard for beautification because when the people have an opportunity to take pride in their community, it improves all the outcomes.
You did a good job there.
Thank you.
Anytime we can make a connection with our community, we're going to do that. And Chris and his guys and his teams have been a part of that.
It's kind of like a proactive measure. Instead of the police, responding to incidents and stuff, this event where we were going door to door and contacting people, asking them about the problems and stuff, you get to see the root causes, why shootings occur in this neighborhood.
They saying that, well, police not just coming out to arrest somebody. That goes a long way.
Yeah.
Chris have that mindset that I want to make a change. And anytime you got a youth determined like Chris is to make a change, he's unstoppable.
Good afternoon, everybody.
What Chris has inspired and has become is a manifestation of all the hopes and dreams that we have as teachers and as parents and as members of the community.
It's amazing when we can come together and support our young people like this. You're supporting their passions and their talents, and as a young person, I know firsthand how important this is. I'm claiming it right now that we're going to have the next professional dancers and world-renowned dancers right here on this gym floor today. I'm going to be graduating high school a year early, even taking some college credit classes already. After college, I do plan to return home to Kinston and make sure the Kinston Teens is growing and sustainable, and that it continues on and continues making an impact. If the school climate was improved, would that kind of transfer into the community and the problems we have in the community?
Definitely. Even with education, it trickles down into your everyday life and how you represent yourself and carry yourself.
What if we had like a forum where both the teachers, the students, and the administrators could kind of, outside of a school setting, talk about these things and
have a panel.
like a panel. Volunteering and getting out in the community, it's been really, really great for me. I enjoy doing it. I've met so many people and, made so many differences. I took a huge leap of faith when I started Kinston Teens. We acknowledge God in all that we do. God is the head of our personal lives, is the head of our organization. We've accomplished so much and we have so many young people on board just trying to make a difference in our community.
Chris is a bright young man with an incredible future, and I told him if he was ready to run for mayor today, I'd vote for him.
And I think Christopher is truly what you would call a community child. He's just my son, but he belongs to all of us.
I just want to encourage all of you adults that are here to, find a young person and support and pour into their lives. Make sure that, if they needed something, help them out with that. It can really mean the world to a young person. It means so much to the world. Thank you all.